Welcome to the Simulation Soccer League Season 5, Division 1, Match Day 2. Say that 5 times in a row.
I'm not even gonna try that. No, I am not.
Well,
uh,
I'm your host, TVC, and I'm joined by...
Hello there. This is Project Saint. First time this season.
Yes, I can't wait to watch some games with you, Saint. It's going to be fun today. We've got some really good Div 1 games ahead of us. We have AS Peri at Athena to start, and that may be a battle that decides a relegation match.
It might be a relegation. It might be a high of just how well they do. It's early days, however, so you have to say everything is up for cards with all 4 games in Div 1.
Anything and everything up for grabs here. AS Peri, honestly, looked really good in the first match day of the week.
Yeah, they actually have. Coming out to a 4-2 win against Seoul. Looking very nice already for Paris. The start they need.
Absolutely. Though after that game, I'm excited to see a clash of two very, very highly rated teams. Hollywood FC taking on Sydney City. And after that, Tokyo SC against CF Catalunya. Oh my, such good games ahead of us.
Very much, very much. Well, if there's one team that Tokyo would love to start off against, it would be a Catalunya after the Founder Shield loss. They want revenge there. But also Sydney high flying after thumping said Tokyo 5-0. Still though, we're going into our first match, and I believe, yep, Athênai versus Paris.
Indeed, and we're getting a good look at the formations here. Love that. Athena lined up in a 4-2-3-1, coming out against AS Piri lined up in a 4-3-3 wide. So we'll see what happens here.
Making good use of whip there. Well, yep, as we start off, game is on. So then, oh, Cortez taking it, stripping it, and making a good run out wide there, Cortez. Papadopoulos out in the box, blocked there by Stojakovic. So early fed right there from ASPV.
Big early chance from AS Piri. Athena with a chance to counter here. Gintonic on the ball, and Yorker with a chance. Has all day at the net, and Levert pounces on the rebound. That's the first goal of the season for Jeffrey Levert, the Canadian forward, scoring for Athênai F.C. to put them up in front at home against AS Piri, and what a start for them.
Scrappy goal. Like, you could not make heads or tails out of it. It just fell right into Levert's hand, Levert's foot, and well, hard done there by Barry. But what can you do about it?
Yeah, and you could tell from the build-up there that that definitely looked like a dangerous opportunity for Athena, and indeed it comes out as a big goal for them there. It's interesting to see them play so aggressively and to control the ball so well today. Well, I say well, they've only had 40% possession, but they've maintained the majority of chances.
Well, majority of chances, but Paris getting their own there. Papadopoulos with that chance there, but good save coming in from Athênai by Anderson.
Yannick Anderson, the 6'6" Danish goalkeeper, looking to bounce back from a bit of a poor year last year. Didn't play the best football, but neither did Athena, who are playing amazing tonight. Jeffrey Levert, nope, has been disallowed. That is offside. I thought that was just barely on, and
No.
he got caught off, but by Yarvali's foot there, and that's unfortunate.
Good awareness there from Yavala, but at the same time, dangerous balls coming in from Athênai. Back and forth in a way, but you can't be making those mistakes. Cortez making his shot go straight into the stands there. That's free
Her,
ball
I
for a
believe.
fan.
That is, I think it's Isabella
Isabella
Cortez.
Cortez. It's my mistake there.
That's
Oh
alright.
god, 5 seasons in, and well, technically 4 since commentating, and
No, that's fine. Cortez has only been around since season 4. Peleche cutting in now and drills a shot around the outside. Poor decision there. 4 shots from ASPD, very much a couple looking like that though. And through 40 minutes so far, it's looking good for Athena. Despite their inability to hold the ball, they have translated very well on the counter.
Indeed, they have translated. Although Gintolic, good pass there. Fisher and to Labovic with a accurate shot there. Buffy did not see wind or tail of it. 2-0 to
Wow.
Athênai.
That is a beautifully played goal by Athena here. Labovic on that right hand side, cutting in and taking that shot on the inside foot. Curls around Corey Barfleet, who looked a little bit stunned.
I be as well with how smooth and how well crafted that goal was.
Perhaps not exactly over here. Fisher cutting in now. Fisher with a chance. Drills it off the post. Cleared off the line by Washburn. And that is a throw in for Athênai. But that is the end of the half. Wow, that could have very easily been 3 in that half for Athênai alone.
Could have been 4 as well. That if that disallowed goal was better timed. But Athênai driver's foot already. 1.61 expected goals. Feels more like 3-4.
Yeah,
But
no, it's been a very, very good game for Athena offensively, despite not having the most of the ball. We do come into the second half here. I don't think we had any subs come in.
no subs comes on right now.
Alright, so no subs, no changes this game. This is going to be the lineup we see for the end of this. I wonder what has been said in the locker room of ASPD. Surely a bit of a bollocking being given by the
Yeah,
head coach.
probably a bit more coming over to Cortez after that selfish play from her. Just could not find anyone in the box, and well, decision making should be a bit better there. But another chance coming in for Paris. Cortez lays it out to Papadopoulos. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I get to...
Big goal from Leo Papadopoulos there. Rifles out of the back of the net, and it's like you said, now good decision making from Cortez. Puts that ball right to Papadopoulos, who taps that in. Really just kind of puts that into the back of the net for Cortez.
Indeed, and very much needed there. But key one is how do they hold? They just manage. Buffett, not needed there. The header just goes over before goal kick.
Athena, it's just so dangerous on those set pieces.
Has been a good calling card of theirs.
They have a lot of tall players over there.
Do you think it's the nutrition that they have? That's Levert. Good
Oh,
steal
Levert
there.
in. Oh, Levert off the bar. Yavala now clears, and AS Perry are able to play that out. But wow, that's one amazing save by Borja Barfleet, and then Levert hits the bar in the second opportunity.
I don't know how that. I don't know how. I really don't know how Levert couldn't convert that. Still, the Athênai gets another chance right there. Jaeger over to
Athena
Ramirez.
Hunt.
Crosses it in. Yavala clears. Jaeger still picks up a second chance. Long shot. Just goes over Boza. Nice shot there. So
Yeah, a whisker off. That was an interesting decision by Levert there to try to go around Borja Barfleet. Barfleet, not exactly the tallest goalkeeper, known to be susceptible to the chip.
one of the students of who's the Mexican goalkeeper again? Jorge Campos. Oh dear.
Jorge Campos. Bless you.
Apologies, up. But yeah, Barfleet, one of the short goalkeepers, Jorge Campos goal, and enjoyed just making
Isabella Cortez, what a goal!
Cortez shuts me up right there, equalizing it for AS Paris. 2-0, and that is a very much improved second half there for Cortez.
You're not the only one challenged by that. The entirety of the stadium has fallen into a awe as AS Perry claw themselves back into the game. It's tied 2-2 in the 87th minute. Time taking away.
What a comeback there. And in the way, kind of fitting up Perry to be coming in. Usual underdogs just created last season, and they are pulling stuff like this again. Horvat on the break gives it over to Alistair. Papadopoulos blocked by Lind.
Ball
But
does
second
drop now.
chance. Twilight Sparkle could not get past around Ramirez. No friendship involved here.
Unfortunate.
Still though. Perry's ball. Alistair also.
Wow, that was a good honest opportunity, and it's maybe another one. Another save by Yannick Anderson. A busy man late into this game.
He may have just given Perry a point. Athênai a point. Saved them from, well, just going down twice in quick succession.
Absolutely, and honestly been a bit of a unfortunate day for Yannick Anderson. I don't really blame him for any of those goals.
No, they can't really. A throw in there from Sparkle, but just booted right out. Will they allow for another throw in? No, they will
and
not.
Then Athênai will hold on to the draw, and Perry will be happy to claw themselves back into a inspirational second half from Isabella Cortez and Leo Papadopoulos. Those two playing very, very well for Perry, able to fight themselves back, and going to be interesting here. I think Athênai may be in trouble.
Maybe so, but at the same time, I think they should have been a bit more clinical. As said earlier, it should have been 3-4 in the first half, and that Lavert corner post hit there, just that was unfortunate, but also just giving Perry the spark they needed.
I agree. Missed opportunity is definitely the theme of this match. For Athênai, that is.
Well, I think not. Yeah. Do you think they'll be eating on feta cheese to calm themselves down for next game?
I don't know. Cheese is pretty fatty, and after what I just saw, I don't think the coach wants to let them get too rested on their laurels.
Fair enough. Alright then, over to the Wallabies. Sydney versus Hollywood. And, well, story for this one, 5 goals. Are we going to see more of the same from the Wallabies, from Sydney?
I think that we are ignoring what is Hollywood FC. Hollywood are a very, very scary team, as always. Last couple of seasons haven't really figured it out. This year, hoping that they can. A win here against Sydney City would certainly prove some intent for them to challenge for the title, but like you said, Sydney City, 5 goals last time using this formation, the 4-1-4-1.
Yep. Oh, Hollywood in an interesting one. A 4-3-3 with a wide out right there.
Yeah, it's a asymmetric 4-3-3 with a man out right instead of the 3 up top there. Still 2 up there, but we will see if that man out wide makes a difference. It did last week, and I was kind of bagging on it last week, but Hunter Jones played really well out on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Oh, they still have the famous front three as well. Joe's Hunter Taka. Just, do you think they'll ever break up that trio? Is ubiquitous with Hollywood at this point. With Rashford as well, and Sterling.
As a manager in this league, I am not allowed to legally comment.
As a simple commentator in this league, and a simple person, I have no qualms in saying those 3 are partially what defines Hollywood in a way.
Now, what I will say is that Sydney City have changed up their formation in the sense of where people are playing. This is not the same 4-1-4-1 that battered Tokyo. No, we have instead Tim Possible on that left-hand side there playing as a winger, and Liang Kai on the right-hand side playing as a winger as well. Nessie cutting in now. Nessie scoring now. That is Nia Nessie with a beautiful goal assisted by George Costanza. And City find themselves up in front 19 minutes into our game.
You gotta be taking a little bit of pride out of that, won't you? Shouldn't you?
Yep, Nia Nessie coming in from Inter London and playing on the as a right back for Sydney City, but looking very much like a midfielder there. Wow.
Looking like a strike right there. And the ball fed in there from that beautiful run. Costanza, an acquisition from Buenos Aires, if I remember right.
I think it may have been Seoul that Costanza came over from.
I am going to have to make sure that I am not wrong.
That's alright. I prefer that we know the truth. Though, I will say now that I've taken a good look at the roles. Both Costanza and Nessie are playing in that inverted wingback role, so they are told to cut a little deeper into that field.
Ooh.
Now Costanza feeding 44 with a chance over the bar. Never really had a good look at that.
Gonna need to rewind that there.
And Hollywood have honestly looked a bit neurotic this match. They've had some chances, but they haven't really had any good ones. Gerard right into Liang Kai. I'm surprised there's no card going up, but 0-44 straight to the spot against Scott Sterling.
Sterling, eyes of 44. 44 does not care.
Beautiful tuck into that top left-hand side. Nobody could have gotten to that.
Fourth goal of the season, hat trick against Tokyo.
In the last 10 minutes of the game, may I remind you.
44 is a cheat code. Change my mind.
I could, and I did, but then he went to Cairo City to manage, of course.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. And yeah, Costanza, correction, he was from Seoul. So, another one I'm wrong on.
No, you're not wrong. There's been a lot of movement around this league. Seoul especially has been very eager recipients and participants in many trades.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
They will be playing later on today against the aforementioned Cairo City. Oh no! Tiki Taka pounced on a bad pass by Certified Problem, but Problem plays a beautiful save and saves Sydney City from a brutal mistake.
Cleaning up your own mistakes right there. My word.
Taking a little responsibility. Okavoto with a pass to 44 going around. Shot Sterling. Sydney City up 3-0. 44 minutes into the game. And is that going? If that's gotta count, the flag's straight down.
I told you. Cheat code. Langway brings up Okavoto with the dime. And Sterling could not get in position in time.
You really don't see a much better combination. A beautiful pass, 44 onside every day of the week.
Jaro and Impossible, no.
Yarval is just not quick enough to keep up with 44. 44 with a burst of speed to pounce on that ball and go around Scott Sterling. Sydney City in a dominant position. Hollywood FC, where are you?
I've seen this movie before. Rashford. Oh, diamond pass to Gerrard. But Nessie and Pecora just sweeps that up with ease.
Nicks it off, Ricky Bobby. Not an easy thing to do to the 6'10" Zambian forward. Honestly, has had a bit of a quiet start to this year. Wow, Okavoto forcing a save from Scott Sterling. Otherwise, would have been a beautiful curling goal.
That came from absolutely nowhere. Oh
S-
my word.
Sydney City playing out of their minds this half.
This season so far.
And honestly, this could be a very challenging, this could be a very important game for their title challenge.
So, oh dear. Watch out. Uh,
Yeah, really. Pecora with a bit of a moonshot over the top of the net.
there is no ammo in that, but there is a 3-0 lead into the half. Sydney, okay, Sydney woke up, chose violence week 1, match day 1. They woke up and chose violence again, match day 2. And there is trouble in LA. That defense is getting exposed right there. Sterling's probably asking, is there any help?
I am. I will ask, as a member of Tokyo Saint, what did you do to them? Because did you clip their brakes or something? Because they have none.
You see, because we took the title in season 4, the Wallabies, they they decided that they're committing war against everyone.
Sydney City saw Tokyo win the title last year in the last match day,
They
and
never they never forgiven anyone else. And when
and
they
they've
saw that
never
they
faced.
they were faced us, they, oh dear. Oh, Nessie and Pecora off, and well, Loudra for Rivers. Nessie and Pecora comes off. For
So
I,
go ahead.
no, I think I missed it there.
No, no, that's fine. I saw it. So Nessie coming off for Jernan Xhaka, former manager Anik, and it is Malachi Black in the game for the Shada Pekara.
You know, that's actually scary how deep they are.
Yeah, those were their bench subs, by the way. On the other side of the field, it is Loudrop coming off the field for a Mal Rivers. Rivers coming into the game to play 45 for Hollywood FC and perhaps make a difference.
Yep, Mal Rivers, very much the algo of a hyper chat, but he's gonna be needed quite here because 44 is still hungry for a hat trick.
44 wants even more. He wants 44 this season, and if it keeps going like this, he might get it.
Why is this man? I, He's uncommentable. That's all I can really say. He's uncommentable because everything he does just makes you wonder. He's not allowed to do this.
Well, I mean, he misses a fair amount of opportunities. Hasn't so far this year, so maybe he's turned that corner.
Mm-hmm. Hun Possible beating out his brother Tim Possible, but Ricky
You don't
Bobby.
see that often.
That is very concerning. If Ricky Bobby's doing that,
Yeah, Hollywood just look all out of sorts at this moment. 44 with a boot just to see if he can. Who cares? Sydney City's up 3-0. Why not take that chance?
Sam Siege. Oh dear. Gets it over. Joe, a nice shot there, but just goes a bit wide.
Yeah, good curling opportunity. Could have perhaps snuck it by a problem there, but just a little bit wide.
Um, and at this point, well, Jones out right to the right. Costanza and Tim Possible just swarming him. Hunt Possible gives it a go, beats Havoc, but couldn't get to Jones, who gives it another ball. Ricky Bobby! This time he hits the goal. Second of the
Yeah,
season.
don't expect Ricky Bobby to miss that one twice, and he doesn't there. Top corner with his head on the cross by Hunter Jones here, and second goal of the season for him. And yeah, no, that's definitely a problem.
It may be a problem,
A certified
but
problem at that.
but it's a minor certified problem. As yeah, time's running out.
Yeah,
And
maybe a bit of a consolation goal here. If that came a little earlier, we'd be looking at a chance. But two down here, just seconds to play. It doesn't look likely for Hollywood.
nope. And yep, time's up there. Sydney again. Watch out, Div 1. Sydney's here to absolutely play. 3 goals to 1. Hulkavotter with an assist to 44. Nessie 44 2 goals. Nessie an assist. Costanza, well, as an assist. Nessie with a goal. My mistake.
I will say though, the changes to the team in the second half definitely didn't look great. They looked a little less dominant in that second half, and you know when you're up 3-0, you take a little off the gas pedal. You don't hit the brakes per se, as Sydney City don't have any, but you definitely let a little off the gas pedal. Maybe changing Pecora for for Black wasn't the right call. Maybe it would have been better to see Havoc come out, but 2020 hindsight, City City still take the happy win here.
And I don't think they have any concerns about that. Getting the players some playing time. Just good rotations, fresh legs for next game.
Yeah, absolutely, and they managed to hold on for the most part, only conceding that goal late into the game. But you know what that means? Just no clean sheet bonus for anyone.
That's a sad bit of money wasted.
Not for the club. They'll be very happy to save that on their budget bill.
That's some smart economics right there from the club.
Exactly. Take your goal, Ricky Bobby. We'll take our paycheck.
And then soon heading over to game 3. Tokyo facing Catalunya. And, well, rematch of the Founders Cup.
Absolutely. Tokyo will be looking for revenge, both on a personal level and a rivalry level. As you mentioned there, losing out to CF Catalunya in that Founders Shield earlier on this year, but also in general, wanting to bounce back after getting thumped 5-0.
They don't want to think about that. They really do not want to think about that.
Uh,
Well,
even if you don't want to think about it, it happened.
yeah, it did.
And it definitely happened to Hollywood, so you're not alone.
Yeah. But yeah, look, in a way, this has been bubbling over from season 4, where Catalunya were Tokyo's closest rivals in the race for the cup. Catalunya coming out in a 4-1-4-1, flat there, going very attacking, while Tokyo plays 4-2-3-1, Rise out there up top, versus Mojo rising for Catalunya, sole strikers.
Interesting decision by CF Catalunya here, running that 4-1-4-1. Yeah, very interesting. I would wonder what prompted that switch from their 4-3-3 last week.
Sydney.
Perhaps.
Maybe so. But, oh, yeah, Rube coming out wide. Tokyo running with 2 rookie wingers since the loss of key players such as Fessenwitz.
Yeah, no, it's a change in era for Tokyo, moving away from that 3 at that back formation that they played with for so long, and into a more standardized 4 back formation. That means the incorporation of some more width players, or you know, clogging up the center a little more. Tokyo have options, but choosing to incorporate a little more width this year.
Very much so. And helps with the 2 players coming over. Kaido and Rube, both season 5 rookies, and hopefully we'll be getting quite a lot of game time as well. That Dobby Rube, C Mac 8, and apologies, I need to find as well. S Fresh coming in, Kaido.
Yeah, absolutely. Hoping to freshen up that Tokyo attack, though honestly didn't need a ton of freshening up from last year. It looked really good. I'm actually quite concerned to see so many changes coming out of Tokyo.
In a way, that could be considered an effect from the expansion draft.
Absolutely, this offseason everyone lost someone, right? And that sounded dark. I'm sorry, but no, this season every team lost a player or two or some sort of asset, and everyone's had to adapt.
Breaking news, breaking news. Vista has currently lost someone close. No, they haven't, but okay, that did not go as I thought. As we interesting header
Speaking
there,
of
goodness.
losing someone, Vince absolutely loses Roop there.
Yep, and whoa, okay, that corner over there from Misagi. Um, you mind explaining what happened there?
I actually don't even know what happened on the throw-in there. That was a throw-in. Now it's a corner. Sagi to recover and Hog to hold. Hopefully, maintaining a little bit of possession against Catalunya. Again, interesting decision by both teams to play it in the way that they are. We'll see if Catalunya hold the ball as they do, but I don't know if they will.
Uh, they
A
probably
4-1-4-1 will call for a little more direct play with so many players up top.
yep, especially to the wingers. They could also just use the amount of width they have and just bomb balls out to Rising. But Tokyo can show just how it's done with Skyrise around.
Yeah, and look at that. Tokyo holds 60% possession 25 minutes into our ball game.
It's actually a beautiful sight for me. Just so much, so much possession. But then again, possession doesn't win games. Goals does.
We will
And
see if they can convert here.
Right then. So, Catalunya playing a bit more tiki-taka, what we're familiar with. Good passing there to Yarvine with a bomb! With an absolute bomb!
That
Cody
is
Hill
a moonshot! Wow! Beautiful goal!
No chance there for Cody Hill. Yarvine just booted one through. And Catalunya will take the lead.
That is a field goal if I've ever seen one. 30 yards out, top corner of the net, no chance for Cody Hill, and Catalunya up in front.
Oh dear. Here
Where
we
did
go
that
again.
come from? That's the wingback.
Yeah, I'll tell you where that came from. That came from the inverted wingback, the right back in Catalunya. You're Vinen, Lemore 7.
Holy smokes. What a goal.
And oh no, almost went on. Mojo Rising just a bit wide. Oh,
Mojo
busy day
Rising
there.
with an opportunity to get another there. Doesn't, unfortunately, but holy smokes. Lemorse, take a bow. What a goal, my friend. That's going to be on the end of season highlight clips forever.
Yep. And, well, busy day there for Tokyo. It's going to be very interesting with how things are going there. With attacks being made. Isagi going up to Rob. Good 1-2 play there. Brings out to Skyrise. Ooh, blocked by Yulison.
Yeah, Rise unfortunate to not get a clean look at that one, and that's going to bring an end to our half. Tokyo holding 56% possession of the ball to Catalunya's 44, though Catalunya up in front 1-0 here on that beautiful rocket from Yaha Yarvinen, I think.
Yep. You have to take Yuha Yarvinen. You have to take into note neither teams have passed the 1-goal XG threshold. So that was clearly a wonder shot there from Yarvinen.
Yep. Though I will say, neither team as well have had a real clear-cut opportunity. Skyrise has not had a good look at the ball, and honestly, Yarvinen's shot is probably the best looking shot that Tokyo have had this game.
100% is. So as we enter into the second half, well, oddly enough, it's not Catalunya that has the majority of the ball. Tokyo will be happy to at least have that going in their way, but As I said earlier, it's not possession, it's goals that you need. And now Tokyo is down 1.
Yeah, Tokyo gonna need to score one here, and honestly, that's looked a little tough for them this year.
Very interesting in that
It,
regard.
granted that it's been against Sydney City and now CF Catalunya, teams who are known to have some of the best defenders in the league, but still.
So does Tokyo in that regard, so it's relatively concerning.
We'll see if their struggles continue.
Only 8 teams in this, so you have less chances to make these mistakes.
Indeed. We'll see what subs come in here, though.
Yeah, it is a long intervention. Intervention is not the right word. Oh, no subs made as well.
No subs made for either team. Okay, so interesting here, CF Catalunya, no subs. We'll have to see at the end of the game if that was actually accurate or not, or if subs actually did come in, we just didn't see them. But wow, if that is true, that's gonna be an interesting decision from CF Catalunya here. They need to. I feel like they need to change it up.
At least so. Well, calm things down or get a bit of possession there, because then good ball there from Vista to get Rise up, but I guess Catalunya won't mind. As long as they're missing, it's all good, and as long as they're getting Rising into positions like that. Interesting play there from Tokyo. Tell me. Do you think we'll see another goal?
I think it's possible. Asagi through here. Asagi hitting the foot of Fish. Had Gunnarsson could not beat the last defender there. Unfortunate for Asagi.
Very much so. Goalie beat, defender not beaten. And so much chaos in that play. That could have been a goal as well. Wait,
yeah.
VAR? Is that VAR?
No. That's goal line technology. We imported it from Canada. Montreal United very happy to provide the technology from their hockey-based affiliates.
Well, I'm disappointed there from Montreal.
You know what will be disappointed? CF Catalunya with that decision. Budget Busquets normally doesn't score a ton of those ones, and will not score there either.
Bold, but rubbish.
Brash and bold, you might say.
Very much so. This is a good 1-2 there. Gets the ball in. Oh, Rice. But Gunnarsson just effective as all hell. Alexander Gunnarsson, goalie for Catalunya Reno.
Had a good start to last year, then kind of petered off towards the end of the year. Very much reminiscent of CF Catalunya's season as a whole.
Well, they're having a hot start right now, so all cards on the table. They're rising.
Tries the shallow chip.
I mean, it's a valid one against Hill.
I don't know if I'm Omni, I'm probably just screaming at him to shoot that. No?
I guess
they haven't had a ton of shots. Well, real opportunities to look at the net. So you know what coach says. Shots on that.
Yeah, Vincent beating the Silver and Vince Rice. Tries to get power on it, but that's some distance away. Yeah, Tokyo's getting quite a bit more shots on.
But Skyrise got the memo. Shots on net.
He does. But shots need to be goalie as well. Busquets tackling Isagi, but could not get the ball there.
That's fair, but Alexandra Gunnarsson is hard to beat to begin with. So by the laws of statistics, just take more shots.
Fair enough. Probably that's Vegas type. That's Vegas Golden Knights type ideas there. Just more shots. I don't know. Need quality shots. Al-Qaeda there. Good ball to Rice. Oh dear.
Maybe they should be listening to you, Saki. That was not a quality shot.
Yeah. Then they still have another chance there, and there's still quite a bit of time there. It felt like Tokyo's game so far.
Yeah, Tokyo have had a lot of good build-up play here. They've really made the most of their time on the ball, but unfortunately, CF Catalunya staggered defending, able to hold them off.
And playing a bit more direct as well, getting themselves forward. De Silva gets the ball over to the other side. Javanen manages to beat Rice. And Rice challenging Javanen. But it's just going to reset.
Yeah, able to win the ball back, and Rube passes it to where Rise would be had he not won that ball back. Maple in though! Maple! Dog win Maple with a beautiful goal in the 65th minute, and CF Catalunya up 2-0. You can see it all day. Dog with Maple completely unmarked, and that's what happens when you let a striker get a clean look at the net. Wow!
Insurance goal for Catalunya. And I'm sorry, when you have Rice coming out to do that, there is going to be some concern.
And that's Juha Järvinen on the assist there, so really pulling the strings of this match so far.
Oh, McPawson and McFlopface were off?
So they did have a couple of subs come in. McPawson and McFlopface subbing out.
For De Bruyne and De Silva.
Yeah, Ronaldo De Silva coming into the game on the right-hand side. Jamie Villa coming in to play the ball game on the left-hand side as Vin's once again injured.
Can't catch a break, man.
It's unfortunate, but you know what? We have the best doctors in the SSL who'll be better by next week.
Magic.
No. Science.
He was a natural 20 for medicine.
Well, Cairo in now. Cairo with a chance and dribbles that right into Gunnarsson.
Ball chance there. And honestly, not a bad one. But could be better.
I don't know what he was looking for there. Could have found the head of Rise.
What about the feet of Rise?
I don't know if that would have been any better of a decision. Okamoto through now. Okamoto! Cody Hill with a fingertip save. Out to challenge Okamoto. This time able to get to it.
Okamoto being very adventurous right there. What a burst of speed.
Yeah, she and Okamoto had a really good start to their season, and unfortunately, of seasons prior, has not made the most of their opportunity. Though this year, looking to change that.
True. Although I feel like Shio Okamoto has always been one adventurous player there. Like, you can't exactly leave your eye off her.
Yeah, he finds his way around the pitch. I think if we had a heat map for Okamoto, we'd find that he's kind of everywhere on that on the whatever wing side he plays. Cuts in quite often, but also fairly common to see him play that ball a little wider.
Yeah, pacey one indeed. Shio Okamoto Twix. Alright, Gloomy, Goat. Oh, good ball there to Rice. That's one back.
That is one back. Sky Rise scoring a beautiful volley on the touch and shoot there for Tokyo, and 81 minutes now, perhaps a lifeline for Tokyo.
Yep. Oh, dime of a pass there from Rupp, and Gunnarsson just could not get enough on the ball to stop it from going in.
Yeah, a venomous shot here from Skyrise, and Gunnarsson unfortunately just gets enough of it to push it into the corner of her net.
Yeah, and Ulysson unfortunate to play right on. So there is a chance to escape with points, but Tokyo needs to be quick and needs to be on the ball right now. Your violence just dribbling, rising. Offside. Aww.
Offside the entire way through. So perhaps one here for Tokyo in the death of the match here. Gary Hogg, Rube now, and Hogg with another look will pass it back off. I really wish Gary Hogg would find a little more aggression that he had last season, but Soderberg will find that for him, and Gunnarsson able to get to that ball.
Yep, and as unfortunate as that is, oh dear. A huge ball over to Kaido, just beaten to the air by Feist. And Catalunya ball, end of game, 2-1 over to Catalunya.
Indeed, and as good as a game as it was for CF Catalunya, they'll be happy with their start this year. A bit of a poor start for Tokyo SC to their title defense. 2 L's to start the year. Boy, do I know how that feels.
Crushing.
Yeah.
And they're gonna need to get their game on soon tactically. 4-1-4-1 coming up real big these days, so you have to either think of ways to either break it or to play into it.
I would argue that the 4-1-4-1 was not the reason why CF Catalunya won here today. Their
Well, not exactly. I mean,
3 of their
like,
4 didn't play very well.
true. I think one thing you can say though is that the Yarvinen wonder goal spot on. And apparently Tokyo defense did play very well.
I think they did play very well, and Tokyo were just unfortunate not to get too many looks at the net this match. They had 10 shots on the net, but
Yeah.
I don't think they were the best opportunities.
It was a mix there. But still, they have to take that into account. 2-0 down. Something needs to come up. As
Yeah,
we head into... Oh, wait.
At the end of the day, I don't think it matters shots on or at the net. The 3
Yeah.
points are on the scoreboard, and that's what will matter at the end of the season.
100%. Alright, then we head over to our final game. This time to Seoul. They'll be hosting Cairo City in the final match of Matchday 1 in Division 1. Or Matchday 2.
Now, this one's an interesting game for a lot of different reasons. It's going to be a reunion of a few inter-London players playing for different teams this year. Connor Aspilicueta playing for Cairo City, of course, and Seoul Mythic having K. Clements and Bud Light.
London really blew up there. It really blew up for London that season, and wow, lots of changes.
Yeah, and what doesn't change for Seoul is their formation. What doesn't change for Cairo is their formation either. But what's interesting about this is the battleship formation that Cairo City have is a formation that Seoul Mythic debuted last season. And the two actually played together last in that battleship formation, each team playing that formation, and I think it was a win for Seoul.
Looks like the history could be on repeat.
Well, Seoul's not lined up in their battleship formation. They're lined up in a 3-4-3.
Hey, hold on. Seoul. Okay, remind me. Admiral Yi. Turtle ships. So Seoul is basically running a turtle ship formation right now as Clemens. Oh, offside there, but Chance already coming over for so.
You know what? We can call it a turtle ship, but what they really lack is the turtle. That is a Cairo City defender. He's just playing on the left-hand side. Also a former Inter-London player.
Oh. And okay, if it's not an actual turtle, then can we call it a Gil Buxom?
Only if you pronounce the name every time.
Okay, so you're screwed. Yeah. Gil Buxom.
Well, man here playing on the left-hand side, they're unable to get the ball through, and
Ooh.
it's interesting to see Cairo playing with 3 defenders, given their attacking prowess.
Yep, in a way a change, but also a good one because, again, wingbacks. I mean, season 3 and 4 Tokyo just showed us how good wingbacks can be in a 5-back formation and how effective they can be offensively. And Cairo might be taking lessons there. As Biokas, nice shot there, but Kong equal to it.
Well, speaking of wing backs, that left back for Seoul is Majum Time, who played for Inter London last year as well.
He also
Coming
had to
over and
time it. JJ Okocha. Too good. You have to say his name twice. He's out there scoring goals for fun for Seoul.
uh, I was definitely caught off guard here. I definitely didn't expect this to come as quickly as it did. JJ Okocha pounces on a long ball, only needs one touch, and drills that into the back of the net from just outside the box.
Purifies the heretic.
And Cairo have to be very, very, very disappointed. That's 3 defenders they have there, and nobody near JJ Okocha.
Score sleeping right there. But we'll have to reset. So only one goal down there for the Pyramids. Oh
Well,
dear,
it
no
could
again.
be another K Clement. That is in the back,
Uh,
or over the net. What?
over in there.
I was offside.
F. Oh. Oh. Oh, gotcha there. Oh. A bit over there with that shot as well. Okay, if Clement scored, I'd say deja vu.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely,
but
definitely Inter London coming back to haunt. Oh lordy, what a shot! That is an unfortunate result for Michael Mueller there. Rings it off the crossbar. No respect for the equipment, but able to make the most of that.
come on,
Or
man, don't
sorry,
bend,
unable to.
don't, don't bend your own goalposts. It's important.
It is a Seoul goalpost, actually, because Seoul are the home team, I believe.
It
At least
was
I would.
Muller who took.
Sorry, go ahead.
It was Muller who took the shot there. Who is with Seoul.
Indeed. So, not respecting his own equipment. And I would hope we're in Seoul. I hope it doesn't pour rain like this in Egypt.
Gosh, if it actually pours rain like this in Egypt, they'll be loving this. But Clemens will be loving this goal.
You know what it's pouring in Egypt right now? Cairo City tears. That is a dagger from K. Clement in the 30th minute, and a hello from Inter London as they come back to strike at Cairo City. 2 up now are Seoul MFC.
Beautiful play there from Otkocha. Score of a first, provider of a second, managing to find a dime to K. Clemens.
Cairo City with an opportunity here on the corner, G to take, and cannot find the head of anyone important. Luckier there to clear.
Indeed. Like, Salvatore Turtle playing a bit too close with Bjorkas, but they managed to find Jeeves. They have Torres and Aspilicueta in the box. Play it back to Salvatore. Jeeves wants another go around. Aspilicueta! Good save there from Kong.
Fingertip save to drive that just outside, and wow, you're not going to get a ton of chances like that, Cairo City, so that was definitely one of those opportunities they'd like back.
Yep, but it was only the first half, but it's not good first half. 2-0 to Seoul on a 0.88 XG for them.
Yeah, they other than the chances that they've had, it hasn't very much looked amazing for Seoul. They have had those 2 good chances, but not the most likely of opportunities.
So they'll need to work on that as they enter the second half.
Yeah, I think Seoul will be happy to just kind of sit on the ball at this point and play it out. Cairo City have all to do here. They of course did lose in week 1, so looking for a draw here at the very least.
And reminder, 2 teams can be relegated as well, so this is key for Seoul and Cairo.
Mm.
And with Athênai getting a point as well, this is to decide who's with Tokyo down at the very bottom.
I will be the heretic here, even despite the fact that he plays for Cairo City.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's a good pickup by him. I'll be the heretic here and see. I expected Seoul to finish somewhere topside this year. I actually have them ranked as either the second or third best team in the league.
Interesting call there. To be fair, I would have had Seoul, admittedly, in the relegation spots.
I think their additions this year are very, very, very good enough.
Yeah.
And they are
Definitely.
a serious team.
Colmers, if you hear my DMs, you have every permission for me to talk shit to me. Oh, wait. Ah! Okay, £1 into the swear jar. And Muller getting one in on Heretic with that go
Hold in
around.
his hand, head in his hands. He knows he blew that one too.
Yeah, worth a go there. But still, I don't think they'll be too much worried. Oh. That,
Yeah, honestly, Seoul have looked pretty dominant this game, despite the statistics not being entirely in their favorite. They have really not looked like they've allowed Cairo to play any sort of football that they want to.
football? What's that? It's a full thing in Egypt right now.
Well, according to our league and our match day alone, football is a game where you shoot from about 30 yards out and score every time.
Fitting. Shoot on 30 yards out or just extreme breakaways. Well, Torres is looking to give that a go. Good pass there to Aspilicueta. Breakaway right there. Did not convert. Maybe it was because it was in the box.
No, King Kong has just been on top of it today. I'm shocked he only has a 6.9 rating because he's been much, much better than that. There you go, that's a 7. But still, I think he's been a key player for Seoul so far, kind of just plugging the gap. There hasn't been a ton of gaps for Seoul with their 3-man back, but both
Well, with
teams
that,
looking a little leaky from time to time. Sorry, go ahead.
well, we're both indeed leaky, but it also shows just how much a good, safe pair of hands comes in. And King Kong has been doing it since he's been around. That's been a credit though. Oh, that one passes by the feet. Kong should have had that.
Aspilicueta just nutmegged the goalkeeper.
Commentator's curse.
Aspilicueta just nutmegged King Kong.
Commentator's curse. Oh,
That went through his legs, right? That went through
that
his
went,
legs, right? That had
that
to
went
have
through
gone
his
through his legs.
legs. That went through his legs. Well, as Salvatore takes a free kick, another chance there from Cairo, battered right away by Cole Mertz. So they won't be flustered about that for too long.
And
But
79 minutes into this game, like, Cairo have a real opportunity to come back here. I know we've been memeing on them a little bit, but they're 1 goal away from a draw.
what? Draw? Never. No, they will. Actually, they could. They might not.
You don't need to be an artist in the SSL to do that.
It does help though.
Fair
You
enough.
could you could draw absolute diamonds of passes. You should have. They could have finished that. However, Clemens, I apologize.
Clement's doing a favor for his old friend G2019 manager of Cairo City. Sends that very, very wide.
Yeah. Oh, another try there. This time Kong equal to. But time is a running. And
Time.
Cairo has the ball there. Jeeves out. Bjorkas, Aspilicueta. Play a bit back, tried to get to Torres, but good interception. Coming over, 30 seconds left. Less than that, Toastman.
Someone's got to give these boys a memo. It's go time. They gotta
Yeah.
go. They got 30 seconds, maybe.
Hamsing, you do something. Maybe. Bjorkas, free kick. Will they get a chance?
Perhaps one last. No, they
Nope.
took too long.
Yep.
Oh
And
my
so,
god.
Seoul will come out taking those 3 points. 2-1 is the final result. JJ Okocha, in my eyes, best on the game on the pitch. Although Clements does come out with best performer for Seoul.
An overall good match for the top three over there in Seoul, I think. An
Yeah.
overall good game for their team. Their defense looked like they struggled a little bit, but I'll be honest. Other than getting nutmegged, I think that they looked okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll joke about it, but it won't really come into too much of an effect.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a consolatory goal to end with. Aspakota, I'm sure will be happy with that one. He'll put it on his resume. But other than that, it is an L for Cairo City, and early on in the season, though, it's starting to look a little scary.
It does add up. Again, remember, not that many games. I think 14 compared to the past. So as we head over into the final score, Sydney out with 6 and Catalunya out with them. 7 goal difference though for Sydney, so well in command. Parry 4 points then. Hollywood and Seoul on the 3 with Athênai 1. In the relegation spots right now, Cairo and Tokyo. And you have to say, eyes on defending champions looking very weak as they have these past 2 games.
Yeah, it's not looked good for Tokyo, and it's starting to look a little scary. I'll be honest. Scary for them as well. -6 goal differential, and can they continue the curse of winning the league one year and then being relegated the next? We'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, we can't say that. That's copyrighted. What statement is next time on the Simulation Soccer League match day 3? We'll be watching another set of great games. And until then, I've been your host TBC, and I'm joined by.
And this has been Project saying no copyrights, please.
Good night.
Take care.